Rejection is probably one of the most painful things that comes with running a business. However, the people and the entrepreneurs who are able to get up from their rejections and from their setbacks are the ones who end up being the most successful long term. So in today's video, I want to share with you just a few tips that you can literally take and use with you in your business as soon as we end, so that you can start finding more healthy ways to step out into that fear and try new things and overcome new challenges without setting yourself back, without holding yourself back, and without letting that fear of failure or that embarrassment be what causes you to not step into your greatness. So hello and welcome back to another episode of Unedited, where we talk about all things sales, marketing, and mindset. My name is Laura Nelson. I am your favorite sales and marketing coach. And in today's episode, we will be talking about how you can begin overcoming rejection, how you can begin popping off and going off strong after a hard setback. And the reason why I want to talk about this again is because I've witnessed so many people give up so soon. I've witnessed so many people think that because they failed at this one small thing, that they weren't able to accomplish what they had set out to. And it's really unfortunate because so many people have so much potential. However, because of our egos, because of those limiting beliefs, because of our fear of looking stupid in front of others, it causes us sometimes to shrink back down, to not go after what we're capable of. And so to help you not go backwards, but instead, when you have those setbacks, to be able to take 10 steps forward, I want to share with you a few tips to help you begin that journey today. But before we get into the tips, just a couple reminders. Reminder number one, the free sales training. Again, if you have not taken it, I do not know what you're doing. It will be the first and last free sales training that you will ever need. We are talking all things sales foundation, the psychology behind sales, and I'll be teaching you the strategy that you need in order to elevate your business and successfully attract new qualified leads and convert them into paying customers using my signature strategy, the ACD strategy, that is. So go ahead and click the link below after this video to get access to the free sales training. And then also, for those of you who are interested in learning how to use your personal brand to sell online, I would love to invite you to next month's cohort of the Convert Academy. This is a sales training for those who are looking to double down. If you want to learn how to come and be confident and speak and sell your products and services with ease, this is what you need. If you want to learn how to sell through stories, sell using your captions, sell using your content strategies, then I want you to join me. Again, this is really helping you step outside of your comfort zone so that you can be the boss in your industry that you are. And also, it's going to help you take away that fear of being too salesy, being annoying, and just feeling like what you're doing is wrong, when really you're simply providing your information and your transformation to the world. So it's my goal to help you let everyone in the world know what you do, so that not only can you make that impact, but you can be paid for it as well. So if you're interested in learning more or applying for the Convert Academy, please go ahead and click the link down below to get started. And we will begin enrollment the last week of April. So you'll know if you've been accepted by the last week after our introduction call, just to see if it will be a good fit. So that is all. Again, links will be down below. Let's get into today's topics. So guys, I have so many points for this topic. I don't even know where to begin. We got it all laid out. And I'm just gonna choose the top three, okay? I'm gonna let my spirit guide me, because at this point, it's for whoever needs it, wherever you are in your current journey. So the first one I'm going to start with, and this is probably the biggest one, and I'll probably say that about each and every one, it's the biggest one, but this one right here, if you get this down, you'll be able to, the sky is the limit for you, okay? So it's let go of your ego. And don't take your L's personally. So often we take on our results and we make our results a definition of us. We cause our results to be what identifies us or how we identify as. So sometimes if you take an L or you have some sort of setback, instead of just seeing it as, oh, that's a setback or this is a learning experience, this is just a process, you make it define you. You cause it to be how you see yourself. So instead of just saying, oh, this didn't work, that was a failure, instead you internalize it and you see it as, oh, I'm a failure, I don't work, I'm not good enough, when really it's just the process. So when you're able to separate yourself from your results and you're able to drop your ego, it is so much easier for you to consistently take action, consistently try new things, even if they will fail, because you're not connected to the results. You're not allowing your identity to be created based on the results that you're getting. Now, I will say you can base your identity off of the effort you give to your results, right? So if you're putting in a lot of work, you're trying new things, you're constantly researching, you can then identify as a hard worker. You are dedicated. But the results of that is just a part of the process. So if you are looking to be able to take consistent action without feeling that doubt and embarrassment, you have to separate yourself from the results that you're getting, but instead identify with the process and the effort and the dedication that you are putting in to get those results. That makes sense. Tip number 2, the goal is to hear more no's. Or should I say, the goal is to get rejected more. And I know this sounds counterintuitive, especially when the goal is yes, but you have to understand that the no's are a part of the process. You will hear no's far more than you hear yes. And it's because you have to go through that period of learning and development and figuring things out, figuring out how to communicate, figuring out how to build those relationships, how to nurture your audience, how to write the emails, write the captions. So while you're in this learning phase, you will hear no. And the thing is, this is where people stop. This is where people feel like, well, I've tried for 2 months and now nothing's happened. I'm still hearing no's. This is a process. You have to be committed to the long game. Again, I always say this, I have been building my personal brand I've been showing up on social media for at least 10 years now, selling products or services, whether it be workout programs, sales courses, if I was doing hair, like I have been doing this for a long time. And it is just now within the last 2 years that I'm confident enough to be able to show up on camera. And even within the last couple months, I'm still developing and growing and learning and being able to communicate effectively, right? So you have to understand that it takes time. Just because you're watching someone in their year 10 doesn't mean that your year 1 will look like that, right? You have to appreciate the process for what it is, because those who stick to the process will get the results long term. So remember, you will not get a yes your first time. You might not get it the first 100 times, but all of those no's are meant to guide you and redirect you and to help you refine what you're doing so that you can get better. For me, all of the no's that I've ever had has only made me better, and I've thousands of no's, right? So it's important to understand the no's are a part of the process, and the more no's that you get, the closer you will get to the yes, because you're refining, you're getting better. So look for the no's. Now let's move into point number 3. Point number 3, always keep your end goal in mind. At the end of the day, we always talk about vision. It's my favorite thing to talk about, because without a vision, you have no clear direction and you're just doing anything, anywhere, at any time. You're wasting your time, right? So make sure that you have a clear vision, because that's what's going to keep you steady. That's what's going to keep you pushing when times get hard, when those no's are coming in again and again and again. right? So if your vision is steadfast, if you are very clear on where you want to go, that is what's going to keep you pushing when things get tough, when times get hard. For me, I've gone through a lot of crazy things. I can't wait to be able to be in a space where I can come back and just list it all out and tell you, and hopefully be an inspiration to you. But I've been through so much craziness, and the only reason why I keep going is because my vision is clear. I know the life I want to live. I know how I want to show up in the world. I know the work that I want to do. But in order to overcome the no's, in order to overcome all of the failed projects, all of the flopped events, and what would have deterred someone from continuing on the path towards their goals, you know, that's what has kept me grounded, and that's what has kept me focused. So again, make sure that as you're going through this process of becoming, that you're focused on the end vision, the end goal, because at the end of the day, that's what all the pain and all the sacrifice is for. So you need to make sure that you're staying connected. So before we go, let's do a quick recap. Make sure you're writing these down as always. So number 1, let go of your ego. Number 2, look for the no's, go after the no's, because they're what's going to build you long term. And number 3, always keep your end goal in mind. Okay, at the end of the day, I am always rooting for you. I want you to know that you are not alone in this process of becoming. You are not alone in this path of growth, and you are not alone in the ups and downs that comes with entrepreneurship and just learning how to become the person who has the things, right? So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you have not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so and leave a like as well. And again, for the free sales training as well as the application for May's cohort for the Convert Academy, you can go ahead and click the link down below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.